What is this, some sort of Super Saiyan bargain basement sale?
Is he right? Are there really too many Super Saiyans? And is that really a bad thing? Brand new to the Geekdom 101 merchandise store. It's November. You're going to see a whole bunch of sales. And we got one right now. The Super Saiyan bargain sale merch line. You can get a shirt, a hoodie, all kinds of different types of clothes, as well as different colors and sizes. And right now, everything in the store is 30% off for a limited time. I'll leave the link in the description. Get yours for you and your loved ones today. You know, one of the things that I've been most proud of in the last 10 years of YouTube that I've been here is that we've been able to successfully eradicate the clickbait. We've been able to help spread true information and get rid of misinformation. But unfortunately, I'm only one man, and now as the hype train continues for January's big event, here comes the BS again. So I've had several people send this piece of news to me, and even on my stream I did late last night, there were numerous questions from different people asking me if this was true. And I'm going to be talking about that here on this video. So make sure you listen very carefully so I make it very clear about what's going on. There are a ton of Instagram pages that have been posting about this upcoming Dragon Ball movie that's supposed to be about Vegeta's past, like Vegeta's life, obviously prior to meeting Goku, his life with Nappa in the Frieza Force. This page right here, Untold DBS, has posted about it. There's another page here, Martian Comic Hunter. And then there's another page right here on Instagram, Nathanistic. And that's just three of many Instagram pages that have been discussing and have been posting about this story that Dragon Ball's next movie is going to be a Vegeta backstory. So what these guys like to do is they talk about these industry rumors, of which there are none for a Vegeta story. Reports circulating in the community point to a major reveal at Dragon Ball Genki Damatsuri in January, which is true. And they talk about Akio Iyoko on his announcement. And then this is where things get funny. It goes on to say, even former manga editor Kazuhiko Torishima once said Dragon Ball needs a true Vegeta narrative. So we should talk about this. This is being reported on Facebook and Instagram pages, none of which have any credibility. They have no actual inside sources, and they have no track record of getting any of the stories right. Whether you like me or you dislike me, the fact is I've gotten a lot of stuff right. You don't believe me? Watch the videos I did building up before Daima began for evidence of that. And go back even further to the days of Dragon Ball Super Broly and the Dragon Ball Super anime. I haven't gotten everything right, but I've gotten a few things right throughout the years. The other people who usually drop news, people like DBS Hype, DBS Chronicles, none of them have been discussing this. None of the figureheads of the Dragon Ball community that are connected to companies like Funimation, which is now Crunchyroll, or like Bandai, have talked about this. The only places talking about this Vegeta movie are random Instagram pages that all copy each other, and none of them take time to do 2 seconds of research, to do 2 seconds of actually looking into things and seeing if this is actually a rumor before rushing to get their views and to get their information out there, because it's not about telling the audience the truth. It's about getting clicks, whether it be ad revenue, whether it be attention for their pages. Regardless, this is false. This is fake news. There is no Dragon Ball project in the works that's supposed to be about Vegeta's backstory. Would I like to see that? Absolutely. I would not be against that. Vegeta is one of my top 4 or 5 favorite characters. Probably my top 3, actually, favorite characters in all of Dragon Ball. And I would love to see a story delving into Vegeta's past. That's not at all what's being planned as far as we know. And here's the thing. There have been a ton of rumors going around, taking us back to, running the gamut about what's coming up in January. And I will say this, some of what I've seen as far as the rumors go is true from what I've been told and from what I've seen. Don't have all the details on this yet. However, this is not one of them. But what happens is these Instagram pages just copy each other. People on TikTok do it, Facebook, and they promote this stuff out. And people don't actually look into things. They just see the shiny, nice fan art, usually done with AI, and they say, wow, there's a new Vegeta movie coming out. And nobody takes the time to do the research and look into it. Look, y'all, I've said this before and I will say it again. You do not have to trust me if you don't want to. That's up to you. That's entirely up to you. That's okay. I don't take it personal. I used to. I don't anymore. Look into the other sources that have revealed information about Dragon Ball. Venixis. Nothing about a Vegeta movie. Nothing from DBS Hype, who's trusted by a lot of people. Nothing from Herms. The people who have been credible going back decades, at least a decade, no one's talking about this except for a bunch of Instagram pages who want your clicks. I'm sorry to give you the bad news, but I would rather be honest with you. I'd rather be honest with you than blow smoke up your ass. There's no Vegeta movie being planned that we're aware of for 2026. Could there be one later on maybe? Sure. As far as I've seen, there's no evidence to there being a Vegeta-centric project. The 2 Dragon Ball projects that are going to be announced in January, nothing is about a Vegeta movie. Would I like to see it? Like I said earlier in the video, absolutely. I actually would love to see it because that would be a cool story if done right with the right writers. And I want to comment on one last thing here about Torishima. Yes, Torishima did say that he would love a Vegeta story. That's true. He did say that in an interview. But let me tell you the other part that these guys love to leave out. While Torishima was Toriyama's editor, Torishima does not work for Capsule Corp Tokyo. He does not work for Toei. He does not work for Shueisha, and he hasn't for years. Torishima has absolutely no clout to be able to make these decisions. He has clout in the company as an editor, and he's respected, but he's not the one that makes these decisions. Akio Ioku and Capsule Corporation Tokyo, that is who makes these decisions. And I keep seeing this BS, and it's like, dude, here's what I want you to do. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to be rude. Anytime you see something like this, link them to my video. Or if you don't want to do that, that's fine. Comment fake news or this is fake. Please do your research, because all these dudes do, it's embarrassing. All they do is just copy what they read, never ever actually check into anything, and it's quite embarrassing. And then next thing I know, I've got a bunch of people asking me questions about a project that doesn't exist. There is no Vegeta-centric project right now. Could there be someday? I wouldn't be against it. This is fake information. So maybe I'll do more of these debunks if I see BS being floated around in the community more. But this is one of the big ones. I think it's best that we wait until January 26th. And please don't believe what you see on these pages. Please do. I'm imploring with you. Don't trust Facebook. Don't trust Instagram. These people have no connections. Look at who's actually come through. That's who you should trust. With that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great week coming up. Take care of yourself and each other. Love you guys.